Humanity could yet offer physics professor Stephen Hawking one final gift by immortalizing the late scientist as a saint. Getty immortal, Stephen Hawking could be made a saint, buried alongside geniuses Sir Isaac Newton and Charles Darwin at Westminster Abbey today. The man who offered humanity so much bids the living world farewell. Leaving an appropriately thought-provoking message behind, Professor Hawking insisted his memorial stone read, "Here lies what was mortal of Stephen Hawking," decorated with the striking image of a black hole. It also bears the genius equation of the entropy of a black hole. Famous not as an atheist but as an agnostic, Hawking's memorial has sparked calls for him to be made a saint. Richard Howlett wrote, "I know. Or at least Stephen Hawking Day." World-renowned physicist Stephen Hawking has died age 76. Take a look at his life in pictures. Getty Images. Cosmologist Stephen Hawking on October 10, 1979 in Princeton, New Jersey. He deserves the secular equivalent of being made a saint anyway. Richard Howlett. Working up until the moment he passed, it is very possible many secrets of the universe will be buried with him. He gave the globe a stark doomsday warning about how the world would end just weeks before passing. In the Genius last research paper, he claimed, "Our universe will fade into darkness as the stars lost their energy." The genius also went into great detail about how there was no such thing as time before the Big Bang. Hawking said, "Since events before the Big Bang have no observational consequences, one may as well cut them out of the theory, and say that time began at the Big Bang." Twitter inspiration. Stephen Hawking taught us so much about physics. Getty genius. Hawking left humanity with several stark warnings. Events before the Big Bang are simply not defined because there's no way one could measure what happened at them. More than 1,000 people are currently gathering outside Westminster Abbey to say goodbye to him. Scientist Brian Cox and actor Benedict Cumberbatch were among those in attendance at the landmark ceremony. Cox, who is to give a reading, joked with reporters how one of the last times he saw Hawking, he and the esteemed physicist shared he enjoyed poking fun. "Stephen was going to run me over in his wheelchair for a Monty Python sketch," he said. Reuters tribute. Benedict Cumberbatch says goodbye to Hawking. According to these celebrities, aliens and UFOs are among us. Getty Images. William Shatner is a UFO believer, saying, "There is no doubt that there is life out there. The mathematics of it lead you to that absolute conclusion. In my mind, there is no doubt that the universe teems with life in all its form." Other celebrities have paid tribute to the timeless English icon on social media. Carol Vorderman wrote, "Today is a day to celebrate the life and spirit of Professor Stephen Hawking as his ashes are interred in Westminster Abbey between those of Charles Darwin and Isaac Newton. A brilliant scientist and a great person, dedicated to science, Hawking perilously pursued knowledge until he drew his final breath. Immortalization could see him truly transverse the living world and become timeless." Related articles.